Hey there, welcome to your youbfit quick tip. Today's youbfit quick tip is about sugar. Which one should you avoid for better health? Let's be real for a second. I'm gonna be real with you today. You gotta think for a minute about the amount of sugar that you're taking in. You simply can't, if you think about it, if you just cut out sodas, coffee, shakes, ice cream, candy bars, cakes, you're gonna notice a significant difference in your waistline. Trust me, just those simple things. But the main reason why society is overweight is partially due because of the amount of sugar that we consume. In simple carbohydrates, the sugar that is bad for your diet and your waistline. So we live in this society, and if you think about it, in the United States, probably over 60% of the society suffers from obesity. So now that's something that's got to be wrong with that. Come on now. You even got our kids that within the last 20 years, obesity has probably doubled. So let's talk about sugar, shall we? Sugar basically comes into two different categories. One category is your refined sugar. That's the good sugar. That's the natural sugar that God created. It's the substance that are found in most of your whole foods, your apples, your grapes, your carrots, your tomatoes, beets. That's the good stuff. That's the stuff you need to have a lot of. Now, here's the deal though, that your body can't produce a couple of things. It can't produce vitamins, it can't produce minerals, it can't produce sugars, so you gotta get it from your diet. Now, all your sugar, like your fruits, is called fructose. Your foods that are in plants is like glucose and sucrose, and what comes from dairy is called lactose. Now, all of these are carbohydrates, all of them getting converted into glucose that passes through your body into your cells, and that's fuel for your body. Got all that? So now, here's the deal though. Not all sugars are bad. Remember, you can have sugar, but remember, it's gotta be unrefined sugar. The one that gives you plenty of fiber. It also gives you nutrients along with the sugar. It doesn't go straight to your bloodstream. You also have to remember that if you get a massive amount of sugar at one time, then if you're eating like plants or a piece of fruit, now you're gonna be okay because at least you got fiber. And that's gonna help your body to be able to function. And remember that the fuel is your fuel source. That's your glucose. Now here's the problem. The refined sugar, folks. This is where the processed junk food comes from. This is the one you don't want. This is the sugar that comes out of purification and refining process. This is the issue that we have. Because when you process sugars, now everything that's sweet, that's all the sweet stuff, is turned into kind of a liquid. And that's basically processed and purified into straight liquid. Now you don't have the good stuff in there anymore. So now you got table sugar. And now the problem begins. Because now most of its refined sugar comes from corn syrup, which is really a combination of like fructose and glucose. And so the average person, if you think about it, consumes about 160 pounds of refined sugar every year. That's about 1.5 pounds a day. How are you doing with those numbers? How are you doing? So your body needs fuel, yes. And it gets fuel in three ways. It gets it from oxygen, it gets it from water, it gets it from food. Now the easy one is breathing. Everybody's gotta breathe. But the other two is the issue. It's the eating and drinking part is where you fall into a lot of these problems. Most of us we all end up forgetting. If you think about it, the bottom line is that it's important and we gotta focus on what goes in our mouth. So listen closely. Your body needs to be maintained like a fine-tuned automobile, even a race car. If you know me, then you know I always say that your body is amazing. It is. But since we got your body for free, and because it's standard issue when you were born out of your mother's womb, that you take it for granted, just like anything else you get for free, right? So your body should be the most important thing that you have going, really. It needs constant maintenance, it needs fuel, it needs exercise, it needs rest. It even needs a checkup from your doctor from time to time. So that's what I call is that you need a tune-up, just like that finely tuned machine. Are we all in agreement? You gotta make sure that you place a priority on your body and not worry about everything else. Just because you got your body for free, do not take it for granted. I hope that made sense. Look, You can have sugar, but make sure it's the right type of sugar. All right? Makes sense? Good. Have a great day and you be fit.